would be prosecuted, because we wouldn't be relying on a particular nation or country which may be in disarray to handle the prosecution, but there would be international courts which could pursue an investigation and the prosecution.
But there are already international courts which can pursue investigations and prosecutions because it is a war crime to attack directly, knowingly, wittingly civilians.
Yes, that's true. Those prosecutions take place when there are larger scale targeting and killing of civilians, and you're right, journalists are treated as civilians, but we think their role is somewhat akin to medical staff.
I'm just wondering how far you think, even if this were to happen, if international legislation were drawn up to make the killing of or targeting of journalists a war crime, how far that would actually change things in reality. Because conflict zones, of course, are places where the rules have broken down, and when we think of some of the most high-profile killings of recent times, the beheading of Stephen Sotloff or James Foley by Islamic State militants. I mean, in both those cases, human rights groups came out immediately to say, this is a war crime. That's not going to stop people like Islamic State militants behaving in the way that they do.
It may not stop Islamic State militants from killing, but I think it increases the chances that there will be prosecutions after the fact. In 90% of the cases where journalists are killed,